firsts are always remembered. And it's no different than the first paperback, a comic book, a rookie card. In coin collecting, it's a bookend, the first of something new and fun. And tonight we have one of the funnerest categories, that being the Morgan dollar.
So let's talk about the Morgan dollar. Prior to the Comstock load, that was that big silver find. We had that gold rush, right? Remember in 1849? Shortly after that, then we had the big silver find, that big Comstock lode discovery in the late 1800s. And we had all this silver, and at the time we didn't have a silver dollar, but we needed one, right? So they passed the Bland-Allison Act in 1878, and along comes the Morgan silver dollar. But it wasn't made at the New Orleans Mint yet because it was closed. New Orleans made coins prior to that, but they were closed and they didn't reopen again. The first coin they made was the 79.0 Morgan a year after the program started.
And again, the story of New Orleans ties into that because, again, New Orleans opened their doors in 1838, and then in 1860 they closed their doors, 1860-61, right? Started the Civil War. And they never opened it up again until the Morgan dollar, i.e. the Bland-Allison Act, and equipment, and from dyes to machinery, everything was needed. So when they started the Morgan dollar in 1878, the main mints that were already functioning were ready to go. I mean, Carson City was ready to go. New Orleans needed time to prep itself to get ready, so they started a year later. So in the picture of the Morgan dollar, 1878, we had Carson City, San Francisco, and Philadelphia. First year, 1879, is this beautiful coin, the Southern Mint, New Orleans.
So let's talk about that first year real quick. Let's talk about mintage figures specifically. First year of issue, 1878. Philadelphia and San Francisco both made just shy of 10 million coins each. Now that Carson City, the coins that everybody always strives for, they made 2.2 million coins. 1879 comes along. New Orleans Mint makes what? Not the same mintages as Philadelphia and San Francisco. They made more like a Carson City Mint, just 2.8 million coins. So we have that rarity factor for the 79.0, only 2.8 million coins, while Philadelphia made 14.8 million and San Francisco made 9.1 million in this year.
Well, again, and that's the chapter one, which basically says, hey, this is how many they made. But that's 140 years ago. So lots happened, right? We had in 1918 the Pittman Act, which destroyed 60% of all the Morgan dollars ever made to help the English with the run on silver certificates in India during World War I, and we couldn't send them Morgan dollars because our name would be on it. We had to be neutral. At that time, we weren't in the war yet, World War I. So we started melting. We just didn't keep record of what we melted. So then we go to chapter 2 now, which is NGC, PCGS, and ANACs all being out there for the last, well, almost 40 years. They all started in the late 1980s. And we can kind of get an idea of what they see, or in this case, the 1879, what they don't see.
Right, so NGC specifically, for example, has documented every coin they've seen as come through their doors since those late 1980s. And we found for that 78cc, let's just start with that because you need to have a comparison point. And everybody goes to that 78cc where they made 2.2 million coins. Well, NGC has documented 32,672 of them, which is a special coin. Everybody wants a 78cc. But guess how many they've seen of this one, the 79.0? Under 12,000. So the numbers are there to prove that they have not seen that many 79.0s, especially in comparison to that 78cc.
And many of you might have experienced that as well. I mean, I remember going back decades before we had the population reports being used online, easy access. We used to get that monthly update, remember? If you were a subscriber to NGC or PCGS, it was a booklet they gave you telling you what happened. The only other option was your memory of being on the show circuit. When you go to a show and you see 100 tables and you don't find 2 coins, even though the mintages are high, there's a reason, right? Now that we have easy access to population reports, what they see, or in this case what they don't, we can put the pieces of the puzzle together. I mean, the 1878 CC, the first year wonder coin, everybody loves it, has to have it, because it's the lowest mintage, isn't the rarest coin. Yet that coin sells for over $500 in uncirculated condition today. And the 79O, the first ever from New Orleans, which is a third of the coins known. Not like, one's 8 and one's 9 and they're kind of close. We're talking about one is 32,000, the other is 11,000. And the price differential is significant. That's why this is the coin to hone in on right now.
So let's talk about the condition or the grade of this coin. This is an uncirculated piece, so you see beautiful detail, especially in the high points, the breast feathers on the reverse of the eagle and on the obverse, in her hairline, by her crown. You'll see a lot of great detailing there. These are uncirculated coins. If you look at our competition's pricings for 1879 New Orleans uncirculated coins, you'll find that you're going to pay $375 for apples to apples. That's a comparison. They even sell circulated coins for more than our uncirculated price. They're at $137 for a circulated piece. We're at less for a higher grade, an uncirculated Morgan. 905-11105. That's the item number on this one. Give us a call, speak to our wonderful operators, or jump online. Visit us via the web. It's avccoins.com. All you have to do is enter that item number into the search bar, and bang, there you go. You're right on the page. Enter how many you'd like. Each one is in this custom Defender holder with the beautiful New Orleans label. It's kind of like a slab, but it comes apart, but it's really a great quality because it closes, snaps shut, and it really protects the coin, and what a beautiful presentation as well.
I was going to go there. So you heard Hunter talking in your earpiece. Defender, explain it, right? That's the name of the holder. Now, if you remember, capsules and flips have been part of the process for so many years. But all the packaging today is skewed to certified coins, ANAX, NGC, PCGS. So in looking for a packaging to put coins in that would make everything more homogeneous in your collection was the goal here. So when you see the word Defender, just that's the name of the holder. The bottom line is this: these are uncirculated specimens. That's the key. They are a first year of issue. That's the key. They're the rarest of all the first years of issue. That's the key.
Quite a few keys. We got to put a 30-second clock up, though, because phones are very busy, and we do not have many of these left. So please give us a call if you're thinking about it. But if it's in your cart process at checkout, you can always call us back and add to your order. First year of issue is the 79 coin made out of the New Orleans Mint when they joined into the Morgan Dollar Silver Dollar program. And this one's uncirculated for hundreds less than our competition.
Welcome back, New Orleans. That, like, welcome back, Cotter. Ha ha ha, right? Welcome back, New Orleans. This is the coin that did it. These are the uncirculated specimens that survived. Again, they survived because, well, someone was a steward of this beautiful coin for the last 140 plus years. Thanks for listening, but we have to be moving on.